Despite public opinion being overwhelmingly against her, Blake Lively is calling this entire thing a sideshow, and she seems pretty confident. Let's talk about it right after this. What's up, folks? Welcome to Nerd Report. My name is Lewis, and I've been following this Blake Lively versus Justin Baldoni thing ever since it started, and I took a little bit of a break because I realized people are just way too passionate about it, and I am not. When I kind of approached the entire thing neutral, even more on waiting to see what Blake Lively has to say, what evidence she had, especially with the entire stopping of the production, having her rules before continuing. And what I thought back then was Baldoni agreeing to those rules before continuing the production. So I was pretty much neutral looking at what Blake Lively was had to say. And a lot of people turned against me because, look, Justin Baldoni, the followers, you all are a little bit too obsessed. Calm down a little bit, please. You don't have to insult people. But anyways, as of right now, I will say this. There is Blake Lively's up to here in the pooper, all right? Because, like, there's really almost nothing she's done for me or anyone to really think she's in the right here. Everything seems like she is just, her ego got in the way. And maybe the accusations of her trying to take over the movie for a sequel are actually true. That's what it looks like. And Justin's bringing the receipts. And when you get accused of something, you don't stay quiet. At least I wouldn't. I would go on the top of the highest mountain and scream out, this is the truth. And Justin Baldoni is doing that. So as of right now, if Blake Lively does not come out and show some concrete evidence why or proof that there was some harassment other than that video that came out where it showed there was no harassment, in my opinion, unless she points at something we weren't looking at, I think she's really going to lose this. I mean, it's over for her and Ryan Reynolds, who had such a great reputation, right? Ryan Reynolds, good old Canadian boy. Listen, she's taking down Ryan Reynolds. She's taking down Taylor Swift and Hugh Jackman. I mean, and me, because I kind of was looking at her side. So, yeah. So if you were on her side, you kind of she took me down. I don't care, whatever. But hey, listen, I got to look at things neutrally. These accusations are harsh. So here's my thing before I get into this. Her lawyers why would they back her up unless she has a case? So this is so bad against her so far that I'm starting to think, like, does she have something up her sleeve to show off in March when the trial starts? There's got to be something, man, like something out there that I'm waiting for and everyone else is waiting for. Anyways, they had a trial date. Monday? And Blake Lively is very happy. So she thinks it's a victory for her. Do you all agree? Baldoni said it's a victory for him. I think both are going to claim victory. That's what you do. You don't go out there and say, oh, I lost. But this is TMZ. They got this. Justin's claims are a sideshow. Can't wait to win in court. All right. That shows a lot of confidence. Meanwhile, how many months till March that people are going to be slamming you, Miss Lively, because it doesn't look like you're in the right here? Your reputation's ruined. There's always going to be people thinking you were trying to take over the show and taking advantage of this guy. And I think at this point, your lawyer's you got to talk to your lawyer if he's telling you to be quiet and put some receipts out there. So according to this article, Blake Lively is emotionally zapped, but more than eager to get her day in court for the Justin Baldoni case, where she is confident her facts will overcome his sideshow. Okay. A source close to Blake tells TMZ the whole Baldoni drama is taking a deep emotional toll on Blake and her family, causing her and Ryan Reynolds severe anguish, which allegedly started way back on the set of It Ends With Us. And she wants to get this behind her. Okay, listen. There was a picture of Ryan Reynolds, and he looked like shit. He looked bad, man. I don't know if it's because of this case. I mean, there's a lot of money being thrown around. Blake and Justin's legal team were in court Monday for the first time since she sued him for sexual harassment, and he fired back with his court suit against her and the New York Times. And we're told Blake is grateful with how the first hearing played out. So she is grateful with how the hearing played out. Okay. Our sources told our sources say Blake feels the judge ruled in her favor by tampering down on Justin's lawyer, Brian Freeman, warning him to quit making outlandish comments in the media that will potentially contaminate the jury pool. Of course, her lawyer also have to abide by the court ruling. Okay, so here's the thing. All right, here's the deal. She's happy because Freeman cannot go public against her accusations, and she's happy about that. But didn't she start the public accusations, or was it? Well, I mean, that's the entire thing. They're trying to find out if she colluded with the New York Times to get the story out. Isn't that also going to the media? Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. We're told that Blake is more than ready to go in court because she wants to address her serious allegations of harassment and retaliation, as opposed to Baldoni's counterclaims, Sideshow, which her side argues revolve around the final edit of the film. Lively and Baldoni co-starred in It Ends With Us, which was directed by Baldoni. Now, there's a few things here that I hear people saying that I want to address maybe later in other videos. Actors do have creative input in the way their character is played and stuff. So for her to give her input is not something crazy. Now, it may be overturned by the director, which is Baldoni here. So when she says, I want to play it like this, he may say, well, no, it can't be, right? Because it's his movie. Honestly, if the movie sucks, they're going to be saying Baldoni's a bad director, right? It's his reputation. But also, if the actors are portrayed in a weird, dumb way, people are going to say, man, that's a bad actor, right? At the bottom line, if you go to a movie and you don't have a good time in the movie and the actors did a good performance and the script sucks or whatever, you're going to blame the actors if they're in the movie, right? You're going to not want to go and see their movies. So they have an input. They have a say, usually. All right. You know, so I don't know what their contract actually said. Maybe that will be opened up. But look, Blake, I know you're watching this. You got to show something, because there's those interviews, which I feel some of them that, you know, blaming you for being rude, I think it's warranted, but sometimes it's overreaching. But yeah, you got to counter. And so if you have anything, I don't know, maybe you just got caught here. Maybe you just got caught here. But I hate to think someone like this with Ryan Reynolds, who's a veteran and everything, just would be that dumb. It's crazy that I don't even want to believe it. I feel like she has a Hail Mary that I feel like there's going to be something where when the court date comes, we're going to be like, oh my God, really? I feel like, and if that doesn't come, I'm going to be like, oh my God, really? So that's my take it or leave it. But I am curious to see what you think. Let me know in the comments below. Nerd out.